You ever have those moments where you learn something new that you probably should have known a long time ago and you're just sitting there like, how did it take me so long to actually figure this out? Well, I just had one of those moments this week in regards to running shoes that once I learned this trick to help my shoes fit better, it absolutely blew my mind, and I think it's gonna blow yours too. And I'm specifically talking about these two holes right here. Most running shoes have two holes if you weren't aware, and there is actually a function that this is supposed to serve. There is a purpose for this hole being here. I'm gonna show you what that is. Do me a favor though, as usual, if you find this video to be helpful, please hit like on it and maybe the subscribe. I do these types of videos and other health and fitness videos several times per week. So yes, if you take a look at my running shoe here, you'll see that my shoelace is already going through the one loop, which is kind of how it came, I think, or just how I laced it originally. And then there's a second unused hole right there. Well, that is actually supposed to be used in a tying technique apparently called the runner's loop, the racer's loop, or more technically or more descriptively, the heel lock. And when you use that second hole in this tying method that I'm going to show you called the heel lock, it actually, as the title would imply, it actually locks your heel in a little bit, creates a little bit more tightness around the circumference of the top of your shoe, so that when you're running, you're not getting this part that's rubbing up and down on your heel, which can cause blisters and obviously a lot of discomfort. So I'm going to show you how to do this heel lock, runner's loop, racer's loop tying method now. Okay, so you can see I've already got this laced up. I am only using the hole that is closest to the laces. It's the outermost loop or hole here that's not currently being used. And something else to take note of is the shoelaces on the hole that they are going through are going in to out, right? So they're actually going outwards away from the shoe. That's important. You need to make sure that they're laced like this so that your hole you are currently using, that the shoelace is going away from the shoe on both sides. So here's what's gonna happen. So you're gonna take the current shoelace on this side and you're gonna take that secondary hole and you're actually gonna put the shoelace through that hole, which is going to create, as you can see here, a loop. You're just gonna kind of pull it, not all the way, but just leave enough so that there is like a loop here. You see that? You can sort of just take this shoelace and let's put it to the other side of the shoe. You'll see why in a second. I'm gonna flip around here and do the same on this side, which is gonna go in. Now remember, the first hole, it's going out away from the shoe. You're going to be then taking the end and putting it back towards the middle of the shoe to create this looping sensation. And I have essentially now crossed, as you can see, the shoelaces across the back. I've crisscrossed them, just laid them. And we have now a hoop on both sides. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna take, let's say this particular end, this came from this side, but we're gonna put it to the other side and actually put it through this loop. And we're gonna pull on it a bit, right? And so as we pull on it, actually let's put the other one through too. Both sides are gonna go through. And we center this up a little bit. And what you're gonna do is you are going to first pull downward on the shoelaces. This. Tighten those up a little bit. Get the tongue out there. All right, I'm gonna pull down, and you can see what's happening is the shoelace is through. See, here's the loop. It's tightened up now, and we've gone through, and we have now pulled it across like this. Let's just tighten it a little bit more down. And then we are going to pull them up. And what has happened is it has created more tension here, just like that. Now what you're gonna do is once you've tightened this like this, you're just gonna go ahead and tie your shoe as you normally would. And voila, you now have officially created a heel lock or racer's loop for your tennis shoes and used the second hole, which is actually what it's made for. So yeah, color me shocked. That's it, try it out, see what you think. Check and see if yours has the second hole at the top. And if so, just do the lock and see if it makes your heel feel better. I guarantee it's going to make the circumference feel tighter. Now, whether that's something that you like or not, you may not end up liking the feel of that. I actually like it a lot because it makes my shoe feel like it's just stronger and that it's got more stability around the ankle area. So that is my shocker for the week, that I have, after 44 years, learned finally what that second hole on my running shoe is supposed to be used for. Let me know if you've tried this in the past, or if you're gonna try it. I'd like to hear how it works for you. Let me know if this was helpful. Please hit like on this, maybe even the subscribe. That's all I've got for you this week, or today, whatever it is. Thanks y'all so much for watching. Best of running luck to you, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace out.